Before entering college, one thing that held me back from being a leader was my environment. Back home, I was held back because of my race and ethnicity. Little things like people making fun of my bento lunches that my mom made, or teachers and classmates not being able to pronounce my name correctly, shaped me into being very introverted and not wanting to stand out. And I desperately wanted to just blend in with the crowd. As years went by, I realized I didn't want to be a follower, but rather a leader, and I always hated myself for not being able to speak my own thoughts. So when I came to college, I wanted to do something that would change that. So, hi everyone, my name is Kubota, and I am running to be your 2020-2021 Executive Vice President. Having the opportunity to be on the executive board this year was an amazing experience that helped me become a better leader. Going through several tabling events, helping out by carrying out APSA events by being part of the Night Market Tent Committee, Volunteer Committee for High School Conference, and being the fashion and volunteer heads for FTS has also improved my time management skills, as well as building myself to be more responsible and outgoing. My position this year as Activities Co-Coordinator has been very fun and rewarding. Planning fan band and seeing how everyone hanging out with their parents, as well as being scared during knockout, was a very fulfilling process of being Activities Co-Coordinator because I got to see how the current and incoming members became gradually more involved in APSA as the semester went by. To build off from that, one of the main reasons why I chose to run for Executive Vice President is because of how those GBMers, who in the beginning were just new members, entered the extended executive board because they were interested in APSA, and in the end, some members loved APSA enough to run for a position. Watching how the members in E-Square grew as people, as well as leaders, always warmed my heart and made me want to be part of that growth. If I got this position, something I want to implement in APSA is a stronger sense of initiative and professionality. I want to give E-Squared more leadership opportunities early on in the year, so that they can strengthen their leadership skills and start implementing it to the APSA community, as well as the other school communities. I believe that E-Squared is very important to APSA because it gives people a platform where they can really express their ability to become a leader. Before joining E-Squared in my freshman year, I felt that my voice was not heard, and also felt that I didn't really fit in with APSA compared to other people. The moment I did join E-Squared, I felt more comfortable, and I got to showcase what kind of leader I was and improve myself as a leader. I want to provide the incoming members the same environment that made me want to run for Activities Co-Coordinator, as well as rerun to be your next year's Executive Vice President. FTS is APSA's biggest event, and the FTS coordinators, along with board members and GBMers, worked very hard in anticipation of an event that appreciates and showcases the Asian American and Pacific Islander culture. Although we had to cancel the event this year, the work that the auxiliaries, FTS coordinators, and board members had put was not wasted because it served a part of the reason behind why we host FTS in the first place, which is to bring the AAPI community closer. One thing I do want to implement for the next FTS is on culture because one of APSA's pillars is culture, and FTS is about showcasing different AAPI cultures. Since there are some members who are running for board this year that has never attended FTS, I want to lead them to create an FTS that is unforgettable and meaningful and demonstrate all the passion and talent that wasn't able to happen this year. APSA has changed my life in unimaginable ways. When I came to college, I wanted to be able to be myself, speak my own thoughts, and little did I know that APSA was going to be my voice, and made it stronger than it ever was before. From being a stranger to a member of E-Squared to the Activities Co-Coordinator, I felt myself not only developing as a person, but growing the community as a whole. Upon this next step as a candidate for Executive Vice President, I'd like to promise that I'll continue building these bridges between GBMers and executive board members so that people can be inspired and walk down the same path of self-development that I did. Thank you for listening.